Hello, shiny lights. Are you clairvoyant? Here's some ways to tell, because to a certain degree, we all get images that flash up into our mind on the screen of our imagination or in our mind's eye, and that is a really valid way to receive clairvoyant information. And you'd know that clairvoyance is just a fancy French word for clear seeing, and it's where we intuitively see. And you know, all intuition is the thing that arrives before thought so fast that sometimes we can miss it. And clairvoyance is rarely the dramatic burning bush appearing in a puff of pink smoke kind of visual experience that a lot of people portray it to be, or it's been portrayed in Hollywood. No, it doesn't really matter. So if you're waiting for the puff of pink smoke or the burning bush, you could be missing out on the real, actual clairvoyance that you're already getting through your own psychic gifts. So here's 5 ways to tell if you're already clairvoyant. Ready? Number 1 is you dream vividly. You experience your dreams in full color, full sense surround, and sometimes they're realer than real. Have you ever had that? Number 2, your imagination works in pictures. You see things a lot, and you might even been called a daydreamer when you were little. I sure was. I was always getting told off for, oh, she's in a world of her own. She's off with her pixies. She's a daydreamer. I even got it in my report cards at school. And when you see a movie or read a book, it really comes alive in your mind, right? Which is great for fabulous fun movies, but not so good for the scary ones. If you're one of those people that kind of peeks out of a tiny little slit between their eyes when they're watching movies, you're probably clairvoyant. Number 4, you might actually see a line or a color around somebody when you're with them. You see their aura, and you might perceive it visually, or you might feel it, but you'll feel a light or a color around them. Guess what? You're clairvoyant and you see auras. And number 5 is that you might get flashes of images that come up when you're thinking or you're with someone. Images that might pertain to them or just drop into your awareness really quickly and really suddenly. Take notice of them because they are clairvoyant images. Here's a clairvoyant exercise for you to try right now. Imagine that you have a blank screen in front of you, that you're looking at a dead black screen, nothing on there. And as you tune in and ask a certain question or tune into a certain person, allow an image to drop into your awareness and come onto that screen. Now that's easy, okay, but we take the very first thing. The very first thing that comes as an image, take that and hold it and bring it down into your belly. Because there's one thing to go scratching at that image going, what does it mean, what does it mean, what does it mean, with your mind, but we're using our higher mind. So we bring it down to our belly and just let it sit and be and allow that image to tell us what it wants to say rather than scratching at it. See how you go. Now, it's great to know you're clairvoyant, isn't it? Isn't it fantastic? It's a lovely validation. But what do we do after that? How do we train that so it can be useful, so we can use those images in a way that either benefits ourselves or somebody else? And that's when the training comes in. How to interpret that clairvoyant image in a way that's going to be useful, that's a skill. That's what I do with my one-on-one VIP clients and also in the Psychic Connection package. So if you're ready to take that next jump to going from, yes, I see it, but what now? It might be time to get some mentoring. And mentoring is great because you go fast track. You've got someone who's already been there before you. They've made all the mistakes so you don't have to. And you get someone in your corner to hold your hand. Thank you so much for letting me be your psychic mentor today. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao. Blah, my hair. What's going on? Oh my God.